Welcome back to the Explainer, everyone. Today we are witnessing the grand finale of a true mechanical monument. We're talking about the absolute culmination of 2 decades of extreme engineering, record-breaking velocity, and uncompromising French luxury. I am so incredibly pumped to guide you through this because we're exploring the very last road-going chapter of Bugatti's legendary W16 engine, beautifully housed in the ultimate roadster, the W16 Mistral. Okay, let's dive right into this. 282, that is miles per hour, or exactly 453.91 kilometers per hour if you're keeping track. Let that sink in for a second. In November 2024, at the ATP Automotive testing facility in Papenburg, Germany, Bugatti's official test driver Andy Wallace took the W16 Mistral world record car and just completely shattered expectations. He officially established this absolute machine as the world's fastest open-top production car. Now get this, they originally targeted 260 miles per hour, but true to Bugatti's relentless nature, they pushed far, far beyond it. Section 1, the end of an era. You see, this incredible speed record represents the grand finale of a 20-year legacy. To really get the Mistral, we have to look at its beating heart. This right here is the definitive final iteration of Bugatti's Combustion masterpiece. It's an 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged 16-cylinder powerhouse generating a staggering 1,600 PS, which translates to about 1,578 horsepower. Before Bugatti transitions entirely to hybrid systems, the Mistral was purpose-built as the ultimate, spectacular farewell to this exact physical beast. You are literally looking at automotive history right here. And because it's an open-top roadster, the Mistral doesn't just isolate you from that engine, it totally immerses you in it. Put yourself in the driver's seat for a second. Imagine this. Large air intakes are positioned directly behind the cabin. At full output, those intakes help channel approximately 70,000 liters of air through the engine every single minute. Bugatti's CEO, Mate Rimac, recently highlighted this insane sensory experience. Every time you touch the throttle, you hear the acoustic whoosh of the engine devouring air right past your ears, the high-pitched whistle of the turbo's built-in boost, and the deep concussive rumble of 16 cylinders firing. It is unfiltered, unadulterated mechanical heaven, happening just inches behind your head. Let's move to Section 2, Genesis of the W16, and see how this builds. To truly appreciate this one song, we need to shift back in time. Look at this incredible chronological journey. It all started back in 1997 with Ferdinand Piëch, the brilliant engineer and chairman of Volkswagen AG. He literally sketched his initial idea for this engine on an envelope while riding the Shinkansen high-speed train in Japan. His original sketch was for an 18-cylinder engine, which eventually evolved into the incredibly compact W-configuration 16-cylinder we know today. Fast forward to 2005, and the Veyron shocks the world with 1,001 PS. Then 2016 brings the Chiron with 1,500 PS. By 2019, the Supersport 300 Plus shatters the 300-mile-per-hour barrier, and now, in 2024, the Mistral takes the absolute open-top record at 282 miles per hour. But getting there wasn't just a simple evolution, you know? It required a complete reinvention of automotive engineering. Gregor Gries, Bugatti's former head of technical development, captures the sheer scale of the impossible here perfectly. He said, "We had to engage in basic development for every component, even the engine test bench. The only thing we didn't change was the pencils we used for drawing." Think about how absurd that is for a second. There was literally no literature for a 1,000 PS road car doing 350 plus kilometers per hour. Traditional engine test benches just could not cope with the new W16, so they had to invent completely new testing systems from scratch. Which brings us to Section 3, Engineering the Impossible. How did they actually pull this off? Well, just look at the meticulous craftsmanship required here. The W16 isn't just slapped together on some massive automated assembly line where a car rolls off every 60 seconds. No way. In a dedicated room at the Volkswagen engine plant in Salzgitter, it takes 2 highly skilled experts 6 full days of manual labor to hand assemble just one of these engines. They meticulously put together 3,712 individual parts before the finished engine is carefully packed and transported to the Bugatti atelier in Molsheim, France. I mean, that is the true definition of hyperluxury. And the supporting technology, it's absolutely staggering. To cool this beast under extreme full load, Bugatti engineered a complex dual-cycle water cooling system. We're talking 40 liters of water flowing through the high-temperature cycle with 3 front coolers, while a separate 15-liter low-temperature cycle brings the heated charge air from the turbos down by as much as 130 degrees. Also, because 16 cylinders run so naturally smooth, traditional misfire detection wouldn't even work, so Bugatti developed ion current sensing. Instead of just listening for a misfire, it literally measures the electrical current across the spark plug to monitor the burn perfectly in real time. Oh, and to handle the intense exhaust gas, they had to create a titanium exhaust system on a scale never before seen in the automotive sector. To push power even further for the Chiron era, which eventually gave us the 1600 PS in our Mistral, engineers introduced sequential turbocharging. They used turbos that were 69% larger than the ones in the original Veyron. Two turbochargers come into play one after the other, ensuring this beautifully steady torque path without any slumps. The exhaust gas valve for this operation has to withstand a blistering 980 degrees Celsius. Guys, that is practically flowing lava going through the back of the car. Ultimately, this brilliant sequential setup allowed Bugatti to increase the W16's power output by 60% over a span of just 14 years. Moving right along to Section 4, the open-top swan song. This brings our narrative right back to the present. The W16 Mistral isn't just a vessel. It was explicitly created to be the ultimate open-top home for the final version of this historic engine. Emilio Scarvo, CTO of Bugatti Remodel, makes a very crucial point here. The Mistral is not just a Chiron missing a roof. He noted they had to start completely afresh. Removing the roof from a hypercar presents massive aerodynamic and structural challenges, especially when your goal is 420 kilometers per hour. So Bugatti completely re-engineered and reshaped the existing monocoque, using ultra-high-performance lightweight composites to maintain the dynamic rigidity and safety of a closed-roof Chiron, but in a totally bespoke open-top format. And this brilliantly illustrates what all that engineering actually achieves out on the tarmac. When you stack the Mistral up against extreme competition, like the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster, the engineering choices really shine. Now, the Venom F5 actually edges out the Bugatti in sheer power, boasting 1,817 PS compared to the Mistral's 1,600 PS. But look at those 0 to 100 kilometers per hour times. The Mistral achieves a blisteringly fast 2.4 seconds, beating the Venom's 2.6 seconds. This highlights the phenomenal traction of Bugatti's all-wheel drive system and effectively putting that massive quad-turbo power to the pavement, whereas the Hennessy relies entirely on rear-wheel drive. Finally, Section 5, the final masterpiece, the bespoke 99th vehicle that formally closes out production. Bugatti limited the production run of Mistral to just 99 examples globally. The starting price for this level of exclusivity? 5 million euros. And that's before taxes and any bespoke customization. Predictably, the entire allocation sold out to top collectors immediately, long before customer deliveries even began. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it shows that modern coach building is about deep personal narrative, not just expensive materials. The 99th car was personalized through Bugatti's Sur Mesure program for a client from the Middle East. It features an elegant two-tone pearl and sparkle paint, and inside a dedication plate reads "The last of its kind." Most Mistrals feature a dancing elephant gear selector, which is a cool nod to Rembrandt Bugatti's famous sculpture. But for this specific client, it was replaced with a beautifully sculpted falcon head, perfectly matched by an embroidered falcon sketch on the door panels. Add in a stunning Lalique crystal spirit of the wind plate on the armrest and a Tori Bugatti signature stitched right into the headrest. It's a true one-of-a-kind composition for a one-of-a-kind moment. So why is this the end? Well, because Bugatti is already charging into the future. With their new La Manufacture production facility inaugurated in Molsheim, Bugatti is preparing for the tourbillon era. This next-generation hypercar will leave the quad-turbo W16 behind in favor of a naturally aspirated 8.3-liter V16 supported by 3 electric motors, creating a combined 1,800 horsepower. Which leaves us with this final, thrilling thought. The Mistral closes the book on an engine that literally defied physics, broke endless records, and proved that 1,000-plus horsepower could be elegantly refined for the open road. The W16 has reached the end of its road for sure, but its legend is permanent. So, with this monumental powerhouse officially retired, what comes after automotive perfection? I can't wait to find out with you all next time.